Wowgo Pioneer X5 is nothing like the previous Wowgo flagship that helped Wowgo make its name. It has an entirely different personality. The Wowgo Pioneer X5 is a prototypical street-wheeled $1,000 flagship electric skateboard, which comes with a lot more power, battery, and bells and whistles than the Pioneer X4, which is a mid-range board selling at $579. The new Pioneer X5, judging by the look and the $979 to $1,079 price tag, was designed to be the new rival to the Backfire Zealot X and Meepo Voyager Limited. They all look especially similar at night with the board lights on. Anyway, let's return the spotlight to the Wowgo Pioneer X5 and get into the specs. Starting with the deck, the Pioneer X5 deck is made of an 8-ply Canadian maple and fiberglass composite, with a pronounced concave similar to that of the X-Way Flex. The deck is also layered with padded foam grip tape to help reduce road vibration. The deck has a medium flex, more than the Backfire Zealot X, and about as much as the Meepo Voyager. Next, the Pioneer X5 is powered by a 504 watt-hour 58.8 volt Samsung 50S cell battery with a 14S 2P configuration. An interesting choice as it aligns with the 14S 2P on the Zealot X, but has 8 fewer cells than the 12S 3P on the Meepo Voyager Limited. It's marketed at a range of 22 miles or 35 kilometers, and in our tests, we managed to hit just that. As for the ESC, Wowgo sticks with the golden standard Hobbywing 14S ESC, which is paired with a standard OLED remote. Not to sound like a broken record, but if you've been subscribed for a while, you'd know that the Hobbywing ESC provides smooth and intuitive control, from rocketing off from a standstill to buttery smooth braking. The X5 Pro also comes with the Tuya Smart app, so you can customize your ride profile, including key settings such as top speed, acceleration, and braking power on your mobile device. Next, the Pioneer X5 runs on some hefty dual 2500 watt 6368 160 kilovolt belt motors, and Wowgo put covers over the belt drive, which is something you'd usually see on gear drive motors, which protects them from dust and debris. The board provides substantial power and is marketed to hit a top speed of 34 miles per hour or 55 kilometers per hour, which we managed to reach when we took it to the streets. Moving on to the trucks, the X5 offers two options: 45-degree casting trucks for $979 or 50-degree CNC trucks for an extra $100. Wowgo sent us the 50-degree CNC truck option to review. These are 50-degree CNC aluminum reverse kingpin precision trucks, quite wide at 9.2 inches. For reference, 8-inch trucks are more common with builds like this. This width significantly impacts the ride profile, as we'll explain later. For those who don't need the extra durability and peace of mind provided by the CNC trucks, you can save $100 with the cast truck variant for $979. However, for a board that can go 34 miles per hour, we recommend the CNC trucks for safety. An interesting feature of the X5 Pro's truck setup is the difference in base plate angles. The Pro model has a 50-degree angle, while the standard version has a 45-degree angle. A 50-degree truck should turn more sharply and quickly than a 45-degree truck if all else is kept equal. If you are getting a Pioneer X5, just get the CNC 50-degree trucks. The reason will become quite clear later. Next, the Pioneer X5 uses 105mm Galaxy Cloud wheels, different from other 105mm wheels like Mad Wheels 105 or Cloud Wheel Discovery. This was our first experience with the Cloud Wheel Galaxy, which seems to have a larger contact patch and is grippier than the Discovery Cloud wheels, though a bit less soft. The board also integrates an LED lighting system that emits a bright orange glow and flashes when braking, adding both style and safety for night riding. The LEDs give off a distinct orange glow, bright enough to turn heads during daylight, but truly shining during low light and nighttime rides. In terms of functionality, the LED system offers 3 modes: constant, breathing, and flashing. These are no ordinary LEDs. The board uses COB, chip-on-board, LEDs, which are densely packed, offering much more intense light than typical LED strips you'd find online. But they consume more power, so to maximize range, you might want to tone down the light show. It's clear that the Wowgo Pioneer X5 isn't competing on price, as there are many $1,000 boards with 12S3P or even 12S4P batteries, similarly powerful motors, forged trucks, and branded wheels. With that said, on specs alone, it is still on par with the likes of Backfire Zealot X, one of the most popular boards for this price. It certainly has a complete spec sheet that promises a great, if not unique, ride, so let's discuss that next. As we said before, the Pioneer X5 was built with power in mind. From our experience, its torque and power rivals even the likes of the Meepo Voyager X Limited, which in turn feels more powerful than the Backfire Zealot X. And this was done on purpose, as the board was set up specifically to harness that power. This power is firstly complemented by the board's stability with a choice of wider 9.2-inch trucks, which, as we mentioned, are significantly wider than the 8-inch trucks found on Meepo and Backfire counterparts. Secondly, thanks to the Hobbywing ESC, the Pioneer X5 delivers very intuitive and smooth speed control, and is paired with the grippy 105mm wheels that keep you secure on rougher roads. This 14S Hobbywing is certainly tuned to maximize power. You really need to brace hard for the acceleration that the board can give you. It can take off really fast. Next, the deck's medium flex isn't bouncy enough to feel unstable at high speeds, and the pronounced concave helps us lock our feet onto the deck while going fast. We are pretty surprised that Wowgo packs so much power on the X5. It felt more powerful than Zealot X and Meepo Voyager Limited, and those boards are already crazily powerful. We are especially surprised because this was not what Wowgo tends to do. When we talk about packing a lot of heat on the board, we typically think of Meepo, and perhaps Tiny with their short boards, but this is the first time a Wowgo board went in this direction. However, this power-oriented setup also means the board isn't exactly made for carving. Despite the 50-degree trucks, the turning radius is still wide, and the board isn't very agile with turns. Rider weight might make a difference. Most of our team weighs 154 pounds and found the board hard to turn, while one of our 198-pound friends found it manageable. We think the 9.2-inch trucks might be overkill, making the board too stable and not maneuverable enough, though we heard softer bushings help with this aspect. As for road feel, the 105mm Galaxy wheels are decent at handling vibrations. Unlike the Cloud Wheel Discovery, which has a foam core, the 105mm Galaxy feels harder and takes away less vibration. Luckily, the wheels aren't working alone here. The flexible deck and the foam grip tape all chipped in to make the board comfortable even when the road conditions are poor. We are a bit saddened that Wowgo chose not to stick with the ride profile that started with the Wowgo X3 and continued with the Pioneer X4. Those predecessors were known for silky smooth rides and buttery smooth carving, emphasizing softer wheels, more flexible deck, and very responsive trucks. Instead, the Wowgo Pioneer X5 is a totally different beast, and it is a beast. It has one of, if not the most powerful acceleration amongst its peers, and to cater to power, it uses wide trucks that keep you straight. With that said, we see Wowgo Pioneer X5 as a board best for a smaller set of people. Those who want extreme power while prioritizing stability, or, in other words, those who want a board that beats even Meepo in the thrill game. As always, if you are looking to buy a Wowgo board, or actually any e-skate, be sure to use our affiliated discount code with the link below. It will help you get a small monetary discount and helps us out too. You'll also be tagged as an Electric Skateboard HQ customer and probably be treated better. Ride safe, guys.